This is a strategy that a lot of investors use to scale up their portfolios a lot faster. They like to use a home equity line of credit, but it's not what you typically think. This isn't a line of credit to do renovations or debt consolidation. We like to use a first lien HELOC because it gives us a 30-year draw on a line of credit versus your traditional maybe 3 to 10 years that your average bank will give you. I'm restructuring this investor's mortgage so he can get $200,000 of cash now to do some investing, but all in total, he's gonna have access to $400,000 on this line of credit going forward. And if you wanna buy rental properties and scale your investment portfolio faster using a line of credit, make sure to follow me because I will show you how this first lien HELOC can beat any other product that's out there in the market today. All right, so here's this client's loan. His balance will now be $400,000, and this is gonna be our line of credit limit going forward. I'm going to compare this to a 6% interest rate today. He brings in about $7,800 a month. And what we're doing is giving him access to this $200,000 up front. So until he decides to buy something, he's just going to park his cash back into the HELOC. This is one of the advantages to using a line of credit. You only pay interest on the outstanding balance. So in this case, he has access to $200,000 today. But all in total, once we get the line paid down to zero, he would actually have access to $400,000. So the goal is to try to pay this down as fast as we can, but also use the line of credit to take advantage of investment opportunities that comes his way, whether it's wholesaling a house, flipping a house, or buying it as a long-term rental. Or what I do, the BRRRR strategy, where you buy a property, you renovate it, refinance it, and when you refinance, you pull all of your cash back out. So now you're into the deal for absolutely nothing. And the property then creates cash flow for yourself where you can get an infinite return, and you keep doing this process over and over and over until you scale your portfolio. So there's so many different ways on how you can use this line of credit to grow your portfolio, pay off debt, consolidate mortgages that you have. You get to be the bank and control how you use this cash. He also has some rental income that's coming in. So all in total, we've got about $9,400 a month coming in. And at the end of the day, he's got about $3,000 left over after he pays all his bills. So again, we're going to give him access to about $200,000 in cash up front, which you'll see right here. So he'll have access to this money. We're paying interest only on the $198. So until he finds a property, his equity line will continue to build month over month. Once you buy a property, you take your profits, you take your proceeds, or any cash flow you generate, dump it back into the HELOC, and you rinse and repeat this process month after month. So we don't really care to pay the house off in this guy's case. What he's looking at is the effective rate. What does it cost him to borrow against himself to buy more property? In this case, it's 0.5%. This is just one strategy on how you can launch your real estate investing career in 2026.